How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. I mean, this kind of stuff kind of makes me mad. I think it's just so dumb. And I can't believe this person is doing this. I don't know if you guys have seen this image. And this is not nothing new. This guy has done this for a while now. Um, let's get right into it. Rob Liefeld, whatever his name is. Look at this is his from his Instagram. This is his pricing if you want to get a signature by him. Look at this. If you want to get a signature that's a New Mutants 87 or 98, first Deadpool, first Cable, which he did the covers for, it's $100 for a signature. And if CGC is there grading it, then you have to pay $120. $100 you have to pay to get a signature. If you want a logo added on, see this little like Liefeld logo thing right here? That's an extra $40. If you want a Deadpool balloon, that's an extra $50. You want an inscription? You want to say, hey, David, congratulations or happy birthday or I don't know, whatever, your best wishes, whatever he's going to say, an extra $100. You know, a sticker for $25. Okay. And then you got his prints and stuff like that. Whatever. I don't really care. That doesn't bother me as much. If you want an X-Force 11, $80, $100. Any Deadpool, Cable, or X-Force item, $50, $70. A trading card, $80 to $100. Jesus. Anything else, $40 to $60. This kind of stuff just makes me mad because it's like, what is his goal here? Like, I get it. This is what he's thinking. He's thinking, look, I created Deadpool. I'm a popular guy, whatever. I signed this book to you, and guess what? Now you can sell it for more because it's worth more because it has my signature on it, right? That's what he's thinking. And so then, he charges based on, I guess, the going rate of these signatures, if they're worth more or whatever. I don't know, on different books. But to me, that's not his place to say, right? It doesn't matter that, New Mutants 87 or 98 are really expensive. Like, he made the book, and the fans are the ones that determine that this book should be more valuable. And by him putting his signature on it, okay, it's worth a little more. But to me, when someone, an artist of any kind, whether it be a comic book or a musician or, whatever it is, or even like an athlete or something like that, you giving your signature, it's not about protecting your price, right? Because if he gives out his signature to everyone, right, kind of like how Stanley used to do, I mean, he's gone now, but he would just give out a signature to everything, it would actually, his signature wouldn't be worth as much, right? Because there's so many. He's gone now, so it's worth a lot more. But he's now protecting his signature because now if you have to pay $100 for it, that means technically his signature is worth $100 more. As opposed to if he signed like literally everything, then his signature would be worth like $5 or $10 more. I remember the time Stan Lee books were going for like literally $25 more, $50 more than, not having a signature on like $1,000 book. Just because his signature was on everything, you can get it. But here's the thing, Stan Lee versus Rob Liefeld. It's not up to Rob Liefeld to determine what a signature is worth. The reason why you sign stuff as an artist or anything else is because you're giving back to what the fans gave you. They gave you money. They bought you that house. Why? Because you did this artwork and all these fans go, I love this stuff. I'm going to buy up all your stuff, even though his art's not very good. Buy up all, the Deadpools, the X-Forces, the X-Men's, or whatever he worked on, right? That, they made him so popular that he left Marvel with a bunch of others to create Image. And do you think he's poor? No, he's millions, worth millions and millions of dollars. He has so much money. And that's another thing. Sorry, another tangent. It would be one thing if he's like, I want to protect my signature so the people that do get the signature actually have value in it, okay? He doesn't need the money. He doesn't need this $100, $120, whatever it is he's grading. It'd be one thing if he's like, look, like this $100, it's not going to me. It's going to there's some comic book charity that helps like comic artists that are like starving, don't have like medical insurance, like people that are actually like, in the beginning, right? And they're just trying to make it, like the starving artist thing, right? There's literally a charity, I forget what it's called, but you ever see those blank covers and then they have a bunch of huge artists draw on all the blank covers, like it might be a Walking Dead thing, and they have a ton of huge artists. They did one for the Turtles, all that kind of stuff. Usually that money goes to that charity to help starving comic book artists, right? And it'd be one thing Rob Liefeld's like, look, I want to protect my signature for other people who have this signature so they keep their value. I'm going to charge $100, but I'm not taking any of that $100. All that money is going to charity. Pick a charity. It could be the comic book one. It could be a different charity. Who cares? Because he doesn't need the money. But this just makes him look like a douchebag. Like, to be honest, like $50 for a balloon. Oh, you want my special logo signature? Oh, that's an extra $40, right? This is giving back to the community that gave you so much. Like your signature, it's the bare minimum you can do. So, like some people, I was watching, I think it's called Behold the Deadites or something. It's an Evil Dead documentary thing. I was watching a trailer for it. And there's someone on there who is like, I saved up all year to fly here to get a hotel and all this kind of stuff so I could meet Bruce Campbell, who played Ash, right? And just to stand in line to get a signal, like a little signature. Like, spend all this money on a plane flight, all this kind of stuff. Like, those are some of the people that it's like, oh my gosh, I love Rob Liefeld. I don't know who these people are. But anyways, it probably exists. And it's like, I remember reading, New Mutants 98, whatever it is. And then, it's love Deadpool or I love whatever, Cable or whatever character. And it's just like, oh, I get to meet Rob Liefeld. And I wait in line all day. Hours and hours some of these people wait so I could have a signature and take a quick picture, and it's just like, oh, thank you. And like they will remember that moment for the rest of their lives because they're so excited to meet. And that is the point of giving a signature. Is like you're giving this the tiniest little moment for like these people that love you, your fans, just so they can like meet you, take a picture, get a signature from you. Like this is what you should do out of the goodness of your heart. Like, for free. And that's what Stan Lee did. The only reason he started charging $5, because it was like, there's probably so many people, and he was getting pretty old. But Kevin Eastman, at his studio, for free, you can go there before the pandemic, it was like every first Tuesday of the month. And he would draw a turtle, like this little balloon thing down here, and he'd sign it. And he actually drew me like a full-on, legit, like, cover for free. It was him and Freddie Williams were doing like some signing thing, and they both I had him draw one turtle, and Freddie Williams draw another turtle, kind of like facing each other. And then they also drew my girlfriend, April O'Neil, kissing Michelangelo on like the cheek, right? And they each drew one character, like full, not just like a quick little thing. Like they spent some time on it. They spent a while on it for free, right? I waited to the very end, and then I was like the last person to go because I wanted to request that. I know, it's kind of whatever. But they do that stuff for free. Stan Sakai's been there. Jim Lee has been there. Tons of people. Kevin Eastman would get all these great artists to come in and do free signatures. Just you wait in line and you go, and they're take forever. But that's like giving back. That's like what you do. Like you give back because this is like the bare minimum. It's like, hey, I really appreciate the fact that you fan appreciates my art. If all you want is 5 seconds of my time to take a selfie and my signature, and that's gonna make your day for a year, a decade, who knows how long, then great. Like I'm happy because you've made. You read my art, you listen to my music. Like, that's amazing. I'm just happy that people enjoy the stuff that I enjoy, and it's just like, so this kind of stuff just like pisses me off. And it's like, why? Like, why are you charging like, because your time is so valuable, right? It's like, well, I need to, it's CGC and other places pay you to be there already. Like, so say he's at a local comic shop, they pay him to be there. And then on top of that, he's charging like $100, $120. Oh, if you're grading it, oh, well, then I'm going to need extra money. Why? What's the difference if it's being graded or not? Like, because you're going to make money off of me? And I get it. When I was in line with Kevin Eastman, there was someone that literally showed up with a stack of like 50 books, and he's just like sign, right? Obviously some guy's going to resell them, right? And I get that. That's kind of like a douchebag mood, and maybe, it's limited to one per customer, right? And that's fine. You can limit one because most people just want the single signature, right? But it's like, I don't know, but the only people who are going to pay for this are diehard fans, yes, like who have the money. But some people are diehard fans and don't have the money. And then resellers. So the people that you're maybe trying to like avoid because you don't want your signature like being devalued, all you're doing is encouraging resellers who are like, I'll pay $100 because I know I can flip for $150 later. So it's just like, I don't know. This stuff is just like, I don't know. What do you guys think? To me, it rubs me the wrong way. And he's been doing this forever, so it's not nothing new. I know that. But his prices just keep on going up and up and up. It's like, why? And it's like, why? Because on certain books, because you want to make them, because you didn't determine how much the book is worth. The reason why New Mutants 98 is worth so much is because Deadpool is popular. Not just by you, but all the other artists and writers and creators that have worked on him to make him popular. The MCU, well, I'm sorry, not the MCU, but, he's in the MCU now. But the movies, right, and all this other stuff have made him popular, like everything like that. So it's not just you, right? Obviously, you might have, like, created him, which is just a copy of Deathstroke. But anyways, so it's like all these things it was a perfect storm to create like Deadpool more expensive, which then made the hype of the comic book go up, which made people spend more. So it's just like, I don't know. This kind of stuff is like, it makes me mad. I mean, me being a musician and stuff like that, someone wanted my signature, I'm more than happy. I mean, maybe he's annoyed that he has to sign so many times. Okay, then don't do these signings. Like, if you don't want to sign, just don't do them. Like, so now you're making money from the local comic shop or convention, and then on top of that, you're charging someone $100. I wouldn't be surprised if you tried to take a picture. He's like, "Oh, that's an extra $25." All right, well, let me know what you think on the whole thing. I think it's kind of scummy, personally. I mean, like, this is the stuff you should give out for free. This 100%. Like, that's part of the gig of being like a celebrity type, right? Yeah. Let me know what you think. As always, if you like this kind of stuff, these, I guess, rant videos, then yeah, subscribe and have a great day. Thanks.